Hello, and welcome to another episode of Having the Chats podcast. Myself, Laura Kavanagh, Lindsay Skelly, and this fucking hero, Fabu D, aka the Black Paddy.
What's the story? What's the crack?
Paddy, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you for having me here. It's really amazing.
Yeah, pretty cool.
So we're in the middle of Ballymun, and you've already just been bombarded by people on the way.
I'm just making sure my wallet is with me. Yeah, perfect.
I'm not joking. I'm only joking. Come here, listen, I'm African, so I understand this car. Like, you know what I mean? If you roll my wallet, you bring it back to me because I've been footballing and
Good man. But come here, are you recognised everywhere you go?
I'm actually, it's unreal. I'm grateful because Jesus Christ, I'm like, I can't even walk from my town to Dublin without saying hello from someone, the train inspector, and someone going behind the train, and just it's actually crazy, like, you know,
Yeah.
and it's been fun so far. It was a great journey for me, like, you know.
What's it started off doing videos?
Basically, just just not having something to do with my life, basically, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I've always been a crazy person. I've always liked to have the crack, you know. I'm crazy for a person. I have so much energy and weirdness in my body. So in some way it has to be released. I've done a few jobs in my life. I've worked in town, doing the Hamlet Center, selling scratch cards to people in town. I was great at that job. I was making money from selling scratch cards to strangers, stopping random people, lying to them. Yeah, listen, you're helping homeless kids in Africa, pay €3. And the money was coming to my pocket. I'm like, yo, the boys. And no, you know, and I've worked in a perfume shop in Island Center. I've worked in Dundrum in Boot Pharmacy. I used to sign up clients for Advantage cards and stuff like that. I was literally so good. Like, you know, I was
Like
amazing.
they literally sell sounds to the Arabs. Like,
Oh, yeah. I really don't I'm like literally, that was so funny. That was like me selling black makeup to white people. Like, when you just your skin tells me you try this makeup. It's very no, but no. So I got fired from all my jobs basically. That's how crazy I was. I can never keep a job, and so I started doing videos on YouTube. I used to pretend to be an Irish mammy and an African mammy. So it used to be called Irish mammy versus African mammy. Oh my god, that took off. That was pretty dope. A lot of people liked that video and stuff like that. And I was famous then, but not as famous as I am right now. TikTok was what's kind of boosted my fame up.
when did you start TikTok?
During the lockdown.
Oh really?
Yeah, when I lost my job in Swords. And I was like, you know, I just started comedy as well. Nothing was going for me, and I was literally like, what the fuck am I going to do now in the lockdown? I was getting PUP. You know what I mean? I was getting like €500 every week. I was like, yeah, what's happening? But the money was giving me anxiety because I saw when you go on Facebook, you're like, well, you have to pay the money back. Like, what? You have to pay the money back? What the fuck? It was actually stressing me out because I was fine. I started to panic about that money, to be honest with you. I was getting that money every week. I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? So my partner was like, oh, you need to go on TikTok and join TikTok because TikTok is where the shit is at. And I was like, fuck that, I'm not going on TikTok, that's for kids. I wouldn't even, like, why? I'm an OG on Facebook, YouTube, I do Facebook and YouTube video. Like, I mean, I don't think TikTok people will understand my sense of humor, you know, that kind of way. So, but anyway, I joined TikTok and I was going to sign up as Fabu, but someone took the name already. What the fuck?
What?
I was like, who took Fabu? I was fuming. I literally typed in Fabu.
Why are you going into the passport office and
I was this close about ringing the passport office to be honest with you because I was like, I emailed your man, I was like, hey, by the way, that's my name, Fabu, and he was like, he didn't even reply me. So I was really pissed off about that, and I was like, no, fuck it. What name will I use to open TikTok? And I just like, you know what, maybe Black Paddy would be. I was afraid of what I was thinking it's going to be offensive to people. Maybe people might look at this and like, what the fuck, or give out to me. But I was like, you know what? I'm just up for the crap. Black Paddy is just a guy who's like someone who's like a black sheep in the family, who's different, who's unique, who's like not the same as everybody else. You know? He's Irish, he doesn't have an Irish accent, but yet he loves to learn and embody more of the Irish culture, wants to learn more about the Irish culture And I was like, you know what? That's who the Black Paddy is. And I went for it because that's the intention of the Black
And
Paddy.
like, if you didn't call yourself Black Paddy and I introduced you as Black Paddy, I would be fucking tore apart.
Oh, Jesus Christ, with this world we're living right now, you'd probably be swallowed.
Yes, I would, yeah.
I'm being honest with you. Well, it's just that's why I'm putting it out there that this is who I am. I'm the Black Paddy. I know it's my name. Call me the Black Paddy. It's nothing. It's like the movie Black Panther.
Yeah.
I mean, why is not people being torn apart for just I want to go watch Black Panther?
Yeah.
It's just like saying Black Paddy.
I'll give you an example, right? So I am with the City Bin Company, right? You know the red bins.
Right.
Okay, so I get a text every week, and a text will say, tonight is your green and brown bin day, right?
Yeah.
See the black bin, that has a black list. They've changed the text, and every week when it's that week now, they say it's your grey bin day.
You're joking.
It's not fucking grey, it's black.
No
way.
way.
They can't say that anymore.
No, are
But
you
the newer
serious?
version of them lids are grey. They're like,
Oh, where are they
yeah,
getting
they're gone
them?
lighter. Yeah, but they're gone lighter.
No way.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
when I get old and I have grey hair, I'm gonna change my name to Grey Paddy.
The grey
Because
Paddy.
the need of my skin is grey. Man, the world is not so soft, to be honest with you. Like, I don't really care about that shit. I want to look, as long as you're like, happy,
Yeah.
you're spreading positivity, you're
Yeah.
bringing up you're bringing up good things to people so they can be happy.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
The color, I don't want that focus on color, it's already negative as it
Yeah,
is. Like,
exactly.
you understand?
Yeah.
So I believe, like, me as a person, the Black Paddy, is spreading love and positivity. That's my aim anyway. So that's actually my aim now anyway. So that's the main thing.
Fair fucking play, man. Do you know what? I love that. Do you get any racist remarks?
Ooh. When I started, I wasn't really getting anything because people were like, "Oh my God, this guy is funny," blah blah, and it was really amazing. I'm very loved, but where I am right now, Jesus Christ, it comes with a lot of negativity as well.
Yeah.
Like I can be loved by a lot of people, but damn, so many people are not happy.
Yeah. To see you happy.
Yeah, it's not like I'm going around robbing houses or stealing credit cards or like doing crazy stuff. I'm actually generally going around and spreading positivity, and people are still giving out.
I love what you're doing.
What's going on? So basically, So to answer your question, yes, I do. People are like, sometimes I don't like to go on podcasts. The reason why is because I was recently on a podcast with a guy called Hector.
Yeah.
Hector is friend with Tommy and they do podcasts together.
Yeah.
So I was on a podcast with him and he was talking and having a chat with me, asking me questions about minorities in Ireland, and I was like, talking to him, and as you know, I'm very light-headed. I like to bring humor in situations. I'm not a serious person. I don't know how to be serious, regardless of what it is. So he was asking me about minorities in Ireland. I was like, you know what? Ireland is actually getting more mixed now because, like 20 years ago, when I came to Ireland, I was like the only black guy in my school.
Yeah.
Like fast forward today, man, Jesus Christ, go back to Plantastown than go back to Africa.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually like literally like there's more African in Plantastown than it is in Africa right now. That's how crazy it is. And I was explaining to him about how mixed Ireland is and how it might become in the future. And it's gonna be like, if you go to England, you see like, a black woman doing a newscaster or a black man working in the immigration office or an Indian guy. It's very mixed now. You barely see. And I said, our Ireland in future will be like this because of the minorities coming in and us mixing together, stuff like that. And I was saying to him, I was making a joke. I said, I can't even say this white people are going to think now. Which is a joke I was doing.
Yeah.
So when I did that podcast, they took that little segment because we talked about a lot of topics about my life and stuff like that. But so that's one thing. That's one bad thing about social media. It can ruin you. So they took this little mini clip and put it up online saying, this is the immigrant, the Black Paddy who is in Ireland promoting genocide, talking about white people are going extinct. And
what?
The way till you hear this, that got millions of views. I started getting messages saying, someone sent a message to me saying, look, if I find you, I'm going to slice you, a black monkey, go back to your fucking country. Look at you promoting, blah, blah, blah. And he started getting to me. And I could, even on my recent, go on my recent video right now on either TikTok or Facebook or anything, you still see them commenting this. It's just reducing even though if I have 100 people that love me, just because of this negative person who decided to ruin my life and put that video up, which I actually might take a future legal thing
I actually
with
would.
Hector and
Yeah.
that guy because it's actually genuinely not
It's
bad.
only him.
It's putting my life in danger as well. Because
Yeah.
I would be afraid of going to some certain place and someone to look at me like, oh, that's
Like
my
now
aunt.
with your kids.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it's
no,
very,
no,
it's,
no,
it's,
fair.
like, it's very, you know. So a lot of happened in my journey. Even people giving out to me saying I was taking advantage of homeless guy, and people.
I know exactly what it was that the Baldy.
The Baldy, McDonald,
And
another
I actually got a
one.
message about that from some fucking clown, and I'll say it now. I was told to ask you, and I will say that this prick sent me a message and said, ask him why does he slag off travellers and
Travelers
drug
as well.
addicts. And hang on a minute, and I said, my reply to him was, did you not see that Baldy was actually paid for that video? Because that was one thing that wasn't fucking said. Baldy, I watched that video and I thought Baldy looked like he had a fucking ball with you and really enjoyed his time with you, and I think you gave him really good respect, lovely respect. You were really nice to him. You spent hours by the looks of it with him, and you also gave him money at the end of it. And I think nobody has any fucking, they've no respect to be calling people out like that. And I was like, you know what, I actually will say it. You know, I said to Chris, I am going to say it to him, just purely because I know that the prick that sent me that message is probably going to watch this.
Oh,
Yeah.
And he probably wanted me to say, oh really, did he do that? But I had already watched the video with Baldy, and I thought, fair fucking play to you.
Yeah.
And fair play to Baldy for doing it.
No, to be honest with you, see, anyone with a good sense of humor and great spirit that watched that video will understand one thing, and we look at that video in different perspective. Looking at Baldy, we can take me out of the picture.
Yeah.
Who is Baldy? Baldy is the guy who likes to do videos, is happy with
Yeah.
his life.
Yeah.
He does this for a living, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody goes out there and do videos with him and whatever it is, do videos with Baldy.
But a lot of
Then-
them take the piss out of him.
Yeah, they love it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you
I've
very
seen
much.
really bad
When
videos
I
of
come in
Baldy
here
where
and
people take the absolute
exactly, because Baldy, I know Baldy for years, but that's what
Yeah.
people don't know as well.
Yeah.
Baldy, I know, but when I started selling Scratch Card in town, before Baldy became famous, I made Baldy famous. Nobody know that.
Yeah.
Rewind, and like I said, I started from YouTube and stuff like that. I know a lot of YouTube videos. If you see a video years ago when Nico was young, you're doing a video for anybody. Yeah, bro, I made Baldy famous in a way. So now what I'm basically trying to say is, a lot of people, when I saw these videos going around Baldy and stuff like that, I decided to know what, let me be the one to let people hear this boy's story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a good story.
Yeah.
Hear his story. And people did hear his story.
Yeah.
But people have to give up. I don't know, it's funny to me because when the people give up that type of video, like, what do you want to
Yes.
see? Do you want
Yeah.
to see negative? Do you want to see me going and say, Baldy, you're bleeding the homeless?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Exactly.
You know, this
Yeah.
is a heartfelt story with me and a guy walking through town, talking about his life and
Yeah.
everything. He said he's having a baby, he has nowhere to stay, he has
Yeah.
tried his best. And I gave him money so he can find somewhere to stay. And we spent hours talking to this.
Yeah, you could
That
tell.
was just his edit video I put up online. And another thing is that in relation to the travelers, I traveled to, the way I traveled around Ireland, I went to a place in Wexford and I said some stuff that was, I didn't know that was going to be offensive because growing up in Ireland, I've heard this word being used so many times in different contexts. And I'm like, you know what, I'm having a crack, let me use it in my video. But when I used that word, it backfired. A lot of people say, oh, you can't say the N word because it's racist towards travelers. I know, and I'm like, I'm not really racist. I feel I'm not a racist person in a kind of way. I felt bad. Then John Connor, a famous actor, kind of like did a video, kind of like talking about, oh my God, you shouldn't have said that. I was like, oh, this is getting real.
Yeah.
So the next day, I did an apology video saying, I'm sorry about this, blah, 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 blah. And you know, they actually accepted it. A lot of travelers I've met recently, they're very nice people, lovely people. I've done a few weddings, I've done communions,
Yeah.
like next week and then upper week I'm doing a wedding for traveler community as well. So they've been really nice to me. But the thing is just some people are still saying that. And these people are not even travelers.
Yeah.
They're probably just saying that just to put me down because I believe the fact that it's just the thing. When someone is doing really well in life,
Yeah.
you're doing amazing, you're doing a good thing, not everybody will be happy for you.
No.
It's a fact of life.
It is a
And
fact,
I'm
yeah.
understanding that right now
Yeah.
at this stage of my life. I understand that like, okay, this people can come up to me and say the most racist word because if I take into consideration every negativity that's been thrown towards me from the beginning of my journey being Black Paddy, I would have given up by now.
Yeah.
So, oh, fuck
Yeah.
this. I don't do this anymore. I
Yeah.
just want to just focus on myself, my family, do whatever I want to do. But just because of the passion, the love I have for people,
Yeah.
the love I have for myself, the love I have for comedy, for stand-up, for making people laugh, for doing videos, editing, having a crack, drinking the black stuff, the Guinness, the love that funny shit. It's
You
crazy.
like
I love it so much. And I can't, I won't let this Joe fella put me down because of the village shit, you know what I mean?
You're never gonna be like
You know what I mean? Exactly.
And you're like that was one of my questions where you answered it. Like you're a comedian, you need to make jokes.
Yeah, you
Like
don't
what
know.
the fuck do people want to make jokes about if you can't make jokes about everything?
I don't know.
It's like yourself.
I
Do you know what I mean? Like I watched a very good stand-up clip of you yesterday, and you were like talking about how you're off getting a black eye, but you can't see it. I'm blushing, but you just can't see it. I was like, thinking his nuts.
Oh, you sing so well. Oh my God.
But nobody would pick that up.
Oh my God.
They will pick up something that
Oh,
they think
it's
is negative and
crazy.
run with that.
I just think that's the way. That's the way the system is. I think so much anger is going on around the world right now. To be honest with you, I feel like everybody's not happy as they used to be anymore. And it's a lot of people are just kind of like angry for no reason. They just look at one and just get mad at fucking breakfast and like, what the just like why are you pissed off at that?
That fucking cornflakes are annoying.
Exactly, bro. You know what I mean? Just get angry for no reason.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. I don't know how to do angry because I'm that kind of a guy. If you live with me, you probably would like it because I wake up in the morning like, yeah. I'm like, it's fucking 6 in the morning. You fucking. I don't know. I have my bad days. Don't get me wrong, but I just see life differently. And I feel like that's the way I want to see it. You know what I mean? So I've always liked to stay upbeat, and I don't like anybody to keep my shine.
Yeah.
Because it's who I am as the black Paddy, and I like to make people happy. Even when you invited me to this podcast, and I said to myself, like, man, this is cool. Like you're like, oh, thank you for the opportunity. Like, even though you don't ask me for the opportunity, I will ask you. I like to have the crack to talk to people.
Well, do you know what? Considering you had such a fucking negative experience with another podcast, I am delighted and thanks again so much for coming on. But Tommy Tiernan and your man can go fuck themselves.
No, really, I was so pissed off about that.
I would be
really
too.
because I haven't said this to anybody. I haven't really opened up to anyone. You are the first person I'm actually opening up to right now in this in relation to this situation because, in all fairness, like I'm human. Yeah. And when something is being said, I'm not like a robot that can just shake it up.
And Tommy Tiernan himself
it's just in me. You know what I mean?
Tommy Tiernan himself only a few months ago was accused of racism and had to give a public apology as well on RTE. So he has absolutely no business doing that.
No, seriously. It's like, it wasn't even Tommy Tiernan, it was Hector. Tommy Tiernan is I would love to meet him. Oh my god, I'm true. Yeah. But like it's Hector, the guy that interviewed me that allowed something like this to happen. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I need to watch the edits.
You know what I mean?
And this, just so everybody knows, none of this is ever edited. Like, even if we fuck up massively, I don't edit anything out of this unless it's really important.
so this
unless we fuck up.
So this is wrong. Whoa. So whatever the guy, just let you know if you hear anything offensive and you see me on the street, I'm black, I can run. I believe me. I'm a runner. Oh bro. Oh bro, it's crazy, man.
So you are going off tonight to Temple Bar and
yeah.
a stand-up show in Stitches.
Yeah, Stitches Comedy Club, yeah.
Stand-up. Do you love the stand-up?
I love stand-up because that's the only place I can tell my story.
Yeah.
That's the only place I can stand and people are watching me and I can tell them what's the crack. And on my videos I talk to people like you can't just stop someone random and say like, here, listen, can I tell you a story? It'll be weird. Yeah. So on my videos it's more of like having a crack. Hello, how you doing? What's so special about this place? Where can I get a good Guinness? Where's good food?
Where is the best Guinness?
In where?
Anywhere, but where do you have the best one?
Now, I would like to now this is actually so funny, right? It's in the north of Ireland. Oh. Yeah, in Belfast, in a place called the Beatles Bar. The Beatles Bar. Oh my god, the Guinness there is unreal. So basically, I've been to so many places trying Guinness, drinking Guinness. But when I go into the Beatles Bar, the guy actually, every Guinness cup is in the fridge. It's like frozen in the fridge. I was like, what this is really weird. And he takes the Guinness out, and the pipe is actually right, not far from the keg. It's not far from the pipe, just in the bar. And it tastes of the Guinness. I don't know. I've tried so many Guinness now, even in like.
Outside Grave Diggers, is it?
No,
Diggers.
I haven't tried Grave Diggers yet. I haven't tried. Okay, I haven't tried that yet, but I'm gonna. That's another plan. But the one in Belfast has a bit of, I can't explain. It has this hotness on the throat, like you're drinking a whiskey. And what? I asked him, I said, come here, is there whiskey in this Guinness per second? They said, no. It's beautiful. But I don't know, it's actually amazing. So the Beatles Bar in Belfast, if you're ever in Belfast, you have to try. Go to the Beatles Bar and try the Guinness there. It's unreal.
Really?
And you very light as well. So, because sometimes I judge my Guinness with the heaviness. I'm like, some Guinness are really heavy. They're like very heavy, like, you know.
Yeah.
Some are like light and sweet. So that one was light and sweet. Yeah.
Have you ever got the shits after a
Oh,
bad Guinness?
trust me, man. Oh, you're talking to the black Paddy, man. I drink Guinness from Monday to Sunday. My shit don't be looking like turf in the morning. You don't be that dark. I'm like, nigga, you are dark. You need to lighten up. Oh, bro, it's crazy, man. It's actually crazy.
Paddy, what's the maddest or the funniest thing that's ever happened to you at a gig?
Man, so it was the funniest thing that's happened to me in the gig. I think it'd be like hecklers, just hecklers. In all fairness, like, you know, when you're doing a gig, it was in a place. It was in Clomel, actually. In Clomel, we were doing I was meant to surprise a girl for her 18th birthday, and we did a surprise. It was fun. It was great. But the lounge, the pub we're using the surprise for, they had another lounge. Just right to this, it was a small lounge for the birthday, and next door was a bigger lounge, and there was a band playing and stuff like that. So I'm after finish surprising this girl, hello, happy birthday, blah blah, and I just want to have a Guinness now. So I walked into the bar to just have a Guinness, and the barman, who was the promoter of the place, saw me. He was like, oh my God, Black Paddy, do you want to go up there and do some comedy stand up? And the band was like, no, playing. Everyone was like vibing, like dancing and everything. And the man was like, do you want to go do 5 minutes stand up to the crowd? And I was like, all right. I was like, it was weird because I was like, just do it. So I went there, and the man went to the guy playing the guitar and goes, I was like, obviously it's telling him the Black Paddy's around to introduce me and everything, right?
Yeah.
So the man just goes, so guys, we have a special guest in the house tonight. And he goes by the name the Black Paddy. And everyone was like, whoa, my God. We were like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. And then they all kind of like calmed down, and your man gave me the mic, and I was like, what's the story? What's the crack, guys? I'm a comedian, and I'm really funny, so I'm going to be cracking some jokes tonight. Where you from? Your mom was like, I started going and talking, having a chat, went and stuff like that. Out of nowhere, the first girl, no, they were like, it was like, so the first girl was like, we want a party! I'm like, fuck, alright, cool. I was like, just ignore her, just keep telling your jokes. But she had backups. And the other girl was like, we want a party! And they were like singing, we want a party. All the girls, while I was cracking jokes, they were just singing. They were like, how? They were like, because they're in the mood for party. They don't want to hear jokes.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear jokes. They were partying, and I just came in, and that kind of broke my feelings, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
that's
So
real.
I just dropped the mic and I walked off. And I literally walked off. And I felt like that I shouldn't have done that. I should have just kind of stood my ground and just enjoyed and just have a chat with the girls, kind of handle that situation and just go all in and just kind of finish what I was there to do.
Yeah.
So that was the most craziest thing that ever happened to me actually. I will never forget that day. I actually that nearly made me like, quit comedy because you hurt my feeling literally.
Yeah.
You hurt my feeling. This is so funny. This is not going to be edited, by the way. You're going to see that live.
Yeah. Somebody outside the barber was helps for Black Paddy.
I don't know how he saw me, because of the big ring light you have there.
We're not very inconspicuous here. No, we're not.
Yeah, so that's been the craziest thing that's ever happened to me anyway. In ever doing this thing that I do actually, yeah.
So you were actually here 20 years, aren't you?
Yeah, 20 years now, you know what I mean? That's why I call myself the Black Paddy.
Yeah.
I'm here for too long now, you know what I mean?
I don't know where.
No.
I'm Irish. That's almost. I was born in Nigeria, but I was reared in Ireland.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. So I came here at 14 years of age. I grew up here, and the funny thing is, since I've been here in Ireland, I've never been back home.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've never been back home. No. So like, if I go back to Nigeria now, I wouldn't know what to do or where to.
You wouldn't know anyway.
You know.
Is your parents at home?
So my mom comes back and she comes in. She just wants to stay. I'm like, why don't you just stay here and just forget about Africa? She goes, no, this is amazing here. She wants to she likes the warmness and she likes more friends. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. No, mate, but you love it here, anyway.
I love it here, man. Ireland has welcomed me so much. They've actually given me so much opportunity I could ever in my life imagine. like I said, I call myself the black Paddy because I'm like the black sheep. I came here to Ireland at the age of 14, and when I came here, I've always been famous with the black community.
Yeah.
Like they knew me. They actually, I was this entertainer that does all the weddings, all the comedy stand up like that. I was this guy that was well known. And out of like, because I wanted more for myself, I said to myself, look, sure, you're an Irish, you need to actually branch more to the Irish people, let them know who you are. You don't have to crack, because I have a few Irish friends, stuff like that, who I was really funny too. They like they find me so funny, even though regardless before I started doing videos, they found me funny. They're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
they call me David. My real name is David, right?
Yeah.
And they call me David. David, you're funny. You should do stand-up comedy, man. They should know, blah blah. They should say that to me and stuff like that. And I just say, no, fuck it. Let me just start doing like internet videos and having a crack and stuff like that. So I started getting famous, years ago I used to do this video called that. I used to say, get your show going.
Love it.
That was a character I created before the black man,
Really?
Yeah, I used to have this two-imaginary character. I play the two people. The guardians, yeah, get the post, let's leg it. I used to do fun, I used to do funny videos like that. It got me so famous and stuff like that. Even people would start asking me questions, where you going, what you up to. The funny thing is they were all guarded anyway, but it was just crazy because I was just famous and known.
Yeah.
And while I was in this journey, black people started turning their back on me as well now, saying,
Yeah.
look at
Because
you
they
now.
think you're taking the piss out of them.
Yeah, no, they're like, look at you now. You're not even entertaining us anymore. You're just entertaining the white people. Trust me. So it was a place of black people start kind of like, some black, not all of them, but some black people just kind of like very, because as well, while I'm doing that, I used to tell jokes about, slang myself anyway, you know yourself.
Yeah.
I'm being black and stuff. I used to slang myself and be like, why are you saying this about yourself? Why are you slagging yourself? But they didn't see they didn't see the part of comedy, whereby when you're into stand-up comedy, you have to learn how to take a piece out of yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, it's just the smart people
Yeah.
that can see past this. But they were like giving out to me, oh, why you do this? And to be fair, I got a lot of black people that turned their back on me at the time, and I was lost. I was like, it was a fearful time in my life, to be honest. Remember, like, you know what? Take this risk. You're not in Africa anymore. You're an island. Learn this Irish culture and use it to your own advantage, and kind of see how it works here, what they like, what people are up to, what they do. Learn it, and it took me years and years and years of trying and building this persona, this image of mine, and I said to myself, no, I'm gonna try one day in my life to be as funny. And guess what I started watching? Brendan Grace.
I know Brendan Grace.
I bought a CD back then, Extra Vision. Maybe not everybody remember this. Extra Vision.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Brendan Grace, put Brendan Grace. I watched the whole CD and it was so funny. I started enjoying his comedy stand-up. I started loving his style and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I want to be like this guy. He's such an amazing guy. Then I was doing a lot of videos, a lot of funny videos. Then, when I was starting getting famous, some white people started not liking me. I was like, fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go. Black people not liking me, white people not liking me. I'm just in the middle, I don't know what I can do right now because, seriously, because I'm trying my best to just be a funny person who just wants me. I want to be famous. I want to be known.
Yeah.
It's the goal.
Yeah.
It's my goal.
Yeah.
I want people to know who I am. I want people to find me funny and enjoy my personality.
Yeah.
I don't want to change. I want to be myself along the way. But while I'm doing this, while I'm being real, I'm losing my own people, and some people are calling me racist and fake. I'm like, okay, you're just on your own, and that's the real typical name for the black Paddies and the black sheep. You might not be understood, but someday, some people that understand you will understand your real intention. You're not trying to put other people down.
Yeah.
You're not racist. You just spread love and positivity.
Yeah, you're making people laugh, you're making people smile.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what? I think a lot of people who would be kind of hating on you for things like that, they probably love to be doing what you're doing.
I know. I'll be happy to see them doing it.
Yeah.
And I love to see people when I see other content creators doing crazy stuff, I'm like, fucking, like King Gaffo, like Outcast Mask, James Doyle.
Yeah.
Funny, Byron music you have here.
Yes, he's doing a live podcast.
I followed him after you shared that stuff because I just checked him out. I was like, he's funny. like genuinely, I love when I see people doing this type of
Yeah.
things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you out there, instead of hating, if you want to try to do something that we do,
Yeah.
why don't you just give it a try? Because in this world, it's like when you judge people will judge you. It's
Yeah.
life. It's karma. It's a circle.
Yeah.
You know, when you see somebody doing something great, even though they're not good at it, but you see they're trying,
Yeah.
support them, give them that beautiful boost. Because the day you start doing it, people will boost you too.
Exactly.
It's just the way life works. It's just energy. That's how it works. So me, I just believe when I see somebody doing something great, I give them serious morale. I'm like, oh my God, I love you, man. Keep going. I follow you. I watch your stuff. You know what I mean? So people should just learn to support instead of bringing other people down, which genuinely
Yeah.
brings a lot of mental illness in people. People don't see that. You
Yeah.
see famous people, you see people that's doing great things, you feel like they're bulletproof. No, they get affected with words. You
Yeah.
say simple things to them and it can affect them mentally. It can bring them down. You know what I
And it
mean?
could be the smallest thing that's just going.
You know what I mean? You can be the reason why someone famous who's trying to be succeeding in life, you can be the reason why they're like, you know what? I don't feel like doing this anymore. Just because of you. How do you feel? Do you feel great about yourself then? So I just believe people should learn how to support each other, because when you support each other, you see that regardless of what it is, your life will start getting better.
Yeah.
Try that. No, just give yourself a goal. Say, you know what, this week I'm gonna do nothing but support people for 1 week and see how happy you just become. It's weird, man. It's actually the weirdest thing. Like me, for example, when I feel down sometimes, when I feel like, you know what, like this morning, to be honest with you, when I got up this morning, I was feeling, I don't know why, I was feeling so weird. I was feeling like, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. I was just feeling down for no reason. I couldn't touch. I don't know. Maybe it's the podcast I'm going to do today, but I don't know what it is. I was just feeling weird, and I don't know what the weirdness was, where the weirdness was coming from. And I was like, fuck, I don't know. So I went to the gym this morning. And normally when I go to gym on a happy day, I put my headphone on my head and I don't say hello to anyone in the gym. I just go straight to my workout and I'm out. So today I didn't go with my headphone. I walk into the gym and this fella I know in the gym, he talks a lot. I know he talks a lot. So I just like I wanted to start a conversation with him just to share my energy with him and talk to him. And I was like, hey, how you doing? I was saying, hey, what are you up to? I said, I'm going for a podcast today in Ballymun. He made a joke. Anyone that hears Ballymun? Oh, Ballymun. I was like, yeah. And we were like all having a chat and stuff like that. I started feeling better and stuff like that. That's me.
Yeah.
Like, when I feel weird or something like that, I just try to have a chat with someone. Now, sometimes it can be dangerous because some people you're trying to have a chat with don't want to have a chat with you and they can make your situation more worse.
Make it worse.
So you need to be careful who you want to start a conversation with at a certain amount of time. But the reason I talk to that guy because he talks a lot and he's very upbeat. I don't want to mention his name, but he's very upbeat. He's funny, man. He like I go to the gym, like you don't work, you talk a lot for the whole day. You know what I mean? This guy, when I see him, I'm like, I'm telling you what, and he walks slowly and goes, come on, hurry up. Because I don't want to look at him because if you give him the mic contact, he's like, hey, Fabu, I'm like, fuck off. I'm like, so I'll take my headphone on, I'm like, so what do you want? Oh my God, it's so good. And you know, and because when you talk too much, your energy is gone as well, you know, that kind of way. But so I talk to people when I feel down and stuff like that. So I just think people should try this. Try to support people for just 1 week. And see where that takes you. You know what I mean? That's,
I like how they'd be happier as well.
oh my God. You don't understand. Like the other day, one guy commented on my video. He goes, you're saying, he goes, look, he said, I don't like you. You're just fake. Your Irish accent is fake. You're taking a piece of the violin. And I replied him. I said, look, you don't know me personally, but all I'm doing is spreading love and positivity. And he then replied, I know, but I'm just saying, I love your videos though. You're a very funny guy. I'm just saying it's my point of view. I said, okay, thank you very much. And he emailed me and he was very nice to me. He emailed me a long message. I don't mean to be a con to you, but I'm just saying, see what I mean? I replied him with love. And I brought the love back out of him. I could either say, fuck off, what are you trying to be mean for, blah, blah.
Then you just give
you know, it's bring more easy things, but I'm trying to win the soul here. And I felt good when he actually became nice. I was like, yes. It made me happy for the rest of the day. I just want someone like that.
Everyone needs that.
Oh, do I? You can't think about this a black man. You want to end up in a wheelchair tonight?
Which leads me straight on to blind date.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Come on.
That was a
so
long
you went
time
to Portugal with the blonde.
Oh yeah, listen,
what the fuck,
bro, I won't lie to you, that was one of the best experiences of my life, man. That's what actually got me really famous in Ireland. Literally. I was like, the face of her face when she saw me, because it was blind, she didn't know who was talking.
Yeah.
I was sure like, alright, what's the story? So what are you looking for in a man? Okay, right, so if I took you out on a date, what would be your best place for me to take you out to? And she was answering this question, but when the curtain pulled over and she saw I was black, I was like, what's the story? She was like, what the fuck? It was just interesting, and Al Porter was the host and the show.
And she was very posh, wasn't she?
She was very, very posh.
And really reserved. And
Really.
But she died.
No, she wasn't as reserved when I got to know her personally.
Was she not?
She was not crazy than you. Oh my
She
god.
is.
Oh my, she is really crazy. Oh my god. She made me look quiet. She was really
You wouldn't have got that out for 5 minutes.
Oh, it's the crazy one. They don't have to put a good like no.
I was like, oh my god, this is gonna hurt.
No, she was a perfect match for me, to be honest with you.
Was she?
Yeah, she was.
Really?
No, she was a perfect match.
Oh.
Yeah. But the reason why it didn't work out was because I was seeing someone and nigga got to do what he gotta do. Nothing else done. I was busy with some of the pussy, so I was kind of like, look, listen, baby girl. I just use the show for publicity, but if you're good with it, if you're good with it, you know. But
It's helping.
I was being real with her.
Yeah.
Like when we go on the holiday, we went to Portugal and stuff like that. I was straight like, man, this is what the story is.
Yeah.
You know, and she was a cool girl, very
Yeah.
amazing girl, you know.
Do you still talk to her?
Yeah, I still talk to her.
Yeah,
Yeah, I still talk to her. She's into the horses. Actually, you know what? With the way life work, I'm actually now her neighbor. I used to live in Dublin.
my
Actually,
God.
I used to live in Kildare, and I look at me and now I'm now living
You're
in
in
Kildare.
Kildare.
You know what I mean? I bump into her a few times in New Bridge represent that. You know, it's crazy how life works in that kind of way. Yeah.
Well, come here, another one. That girl off the RTE News, she was only short of licking your ear hole at the Bachelor's Awards.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck was that? Did you see this? Oh my god, well Louis Walsh said it was a star, right?
Oh yeah, I love you.
Yeah, I
Your
saw
woman-
that, but I didn't.
Your woman, the blonde one from the news, she was like, he says, what did you think of my performance tonight? She has her arms around him, but I swear, her
girl,
tongue was that much away from his
She
ear,
is the
right?
most
And she's
funniest,
like,
crazy one I've
I
ever
think
seen.
you are charismatic. I think you are sexy.
I
I
know.
want to clip it on I was like, oh my god, that's the clip on screen recording.
Nah, she is the most. Oh my god, like.
She's lovely.
Bro, I've never like. She's the most outgoing. That lady should be the presenter for shows in Ireland, man. She is funny as really funny. Like you know, even during the show when she was talking, she's calm. When Lil Walsh speaks, the other people speak, or when she spoke, everyone just died laughing because she's really, literally. She doesn't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's really Australian. You know?
I have to say, I didn't really like Louis Walsh's response to it.
Yeah, Lil Walsh. You see, Lil Walsh.
I did see it because I heard, and you have to listen very carefully when he comes over to you, and you said, Louis Walsh had a star, and you could see where when Louis Walsh was talking to you, and I think a lot of people couldn't hear unless they listened, and he was saying, yeah, but there's nothing for you in this country.
Yeah,
What the
that's
fuck is that about?
Right.
We've been here for 20 years,
I
I
know.
didn't like that.
That's the thing I was confused about.
Yeah.
See, when he gave
I'm glad
me,
you caught
when
that
he
too.
gave me the advice, and he said to me, look, there's nothing here. Which, look, if I looked at it in different ways, right? So, what he's trying to say basically is, he's kind of right in some ways, kind of like, you know, people might not see that way he's speaking. So, I've been doing this for years, man. Like,
Yeah.
when I mean years, I've been doing it.
Well, I think you're a bit more popular than Louis Walsh, in fairness.
See, there's popularity.
Yeah,
You can be famous,
Yeah.
and there's what we call opportunity.
yeah,
Now, I could easily be opportuned, and people in the industry, like for example, agent brands can be like, you know what, we like this black eyed guy, let's get him for this, get him for this. But like, I never get any of this. I am my own person.
yeah.
I don't have an agent, I don't have anybody. I've been grinding for a long time by myself. Everything I do is myself. Gigs that I get is myself. Brands that I get, they just come to me and text me, or
Yeah.
and I deal with it with myself. You know what I mean?
Podcasts.
Yeah, you know, this podcast, you came straight to me. It's not like you went to an agency
Yeah.
or anything like that. So, what Lou Walsh was trying to say is there's nothing for me basically is you're not being supported here.
Right.
You need to leave Ireland and go somewhere where people can genuinely see your value
Right.
and give you what you deserve. For example, I've been to England, I've seen this black guy who does what I do, you know, and this guy literally pull up in Merc.
Yeah.
I'm like, you selling, man?
You're gonna
Oh,
yeah.
you know what I mean? You're not just doing what I'm doing like this. So he goes, no, I do entertainment. I'm like, how? He goes, well, this I get brands deal, I get this agency, I work for this. I'm like, fuck. Remember in Ireland, people just don't know what to do with me in the first place. I'm
No.
like, and they're like, okay, black man, you're right, cool. I'm just really very, very, very blessed and lucky that I love myself enough to keep going.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I believe if I put this to her and say, you know what, I'm not getting value here, I don't let me live here, blah blah. That's me living a blessing. Because to me, genuinely, I see Ireland as a blessing to me.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like there's so much blessing coming to my life right now just from having a crack going to different places in Ireland. It's crazy. I don't think, well, it's not like I don't think it might, but I don't think like if I go to like, let's say, Germany or Australia or somewhere like that, and I travel around trying Guinness, people like, they will give me that attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ireland is a very happy, friendly, lovely country. That when people come in, even when people come to Ireland and do something in Ireland and they go back, they always say, fuck, you're very friendly in that country.
Yeah.
But guess what? I live in that country.
Yeah.
I am in this country, so why not? I'm in a country full of friendly people. Why don't I just have the crack and explore here and be happy here? So when I could have, maybe moved out to another country and try what I do here in Ireland. But man, this is a blessing to me. I want to have the crack. But don't get me wrong, I've been to different places. But guess how I go to these places? Irish people.
Yeah.
Irish people have invited me to Croatia to work. Irish people have invited me to Lanzarote to work. Irish people have invited me to Amsterdam to work.
Wow.
This I think next month I'm going to Tenerife as well. So they're doing this big massive thing, and it's an Irish. I'm going there as well to work. They had this big massive Irish festival in Birmingham. They called me there to work. So I'm here. There's a lot of beautiful Irish people outside the diaspora. If they need a black money, they will get me there. So God will make his own way. I'm going to actually get to this place.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm just going to enjoy what I have here and have the crack. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. So in a way, he's kind of like where he was coming from. I could see it by saying, "Oh, there's nothing here for you." You know that kind of way. The only thing I would say about that situation was the fact he said that in the public. I'm like, oh,
didn't like that.
It
came across it came across very derogatory.
He could have called me to the story.
Yes, absolutely.
There's nothing here.
Yeah.
There's nothing here. I don't know what you.
I don't think Louis Walsh is being brought to Lanzarote to work now, in fairness.
I know, it's like, if he was watching, can you be my manager? Imagine he's my manager, like, that would be really cool.
I don't know, I think you're doing very bloody well on your own. Come here, so you mentioned influencers, so we had, I had King Gaffo on the podcast a little while ago.
No way.
Here, King Gaffo, red sauce, red label.
Right, is he spicy or hot?
This
What's
is a medium one.
Right.
This is a hotter one. Now this blew the fucking socks off me the other day. And there's a new one coming out before Christmas as well called Stingray.
Stingray.
So I probably won't be trying the Stingray.
I've heard of the word stingray.
Yes.
That's how long I've been living here.
Yeah, well let's just say I reckon he should have called this Stingray.
Oh, well, let's see. We're going to find out if I get a stingray after this. So
we're going to try these with a few Doritos, right?
Alright.
They're all the same.
Alright, King
Irish made.
Let's try. Okay. Let's try this. Right.
Right, this is the mild one.
That's the I wouldn't call any of them mild, but that's the medium one.
Medium one.
And this is the black Paddy one.
The black one. Because man, in Africa we eat spicy, so that might not be as spicy to me, but you know what?
You can even see the difference in the colour.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah. That one's going to burn a hole off you.
Yeah, bro. Let's give it a try now.
Let's go.
First of all, let me just bless my mouth first.
That's why you
A bit of a H2O. Right. So
H2, oh my
God. I swear. Which one I'll go for? You go straight for the
That's
man.
nice of course. That's really hot one.
I know.
I'm not doing any because I don't like it.
Really?
No, I
Right, I'm gonna go for the mild one first of all, just see, because I don't want to destroy my taste
Taste bud, yeah. Let me just try it and see. Right, here we go.
Right, King Gaffer, Sluncher.
Slanter.
It's not even close.
No.
The mild one has a bit of a spice to it. I love the juiciness of it. Like it. It's a bit tingly. I like it. Okay.
Cleanse the palate.
Right.
Yeah.
Cleanse the palate.
I
I let you know, cleanse the palate. Palate's tongue, right?
Yeah, no.
Up there now.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh, cool.
No, why do you say palate cleansing on him?
Switch
Because
it
it's
around.
your tongue,
Just
like,
like,
And then you swallow.
Oh!
okay. Someone is
You're not
explaining.
getting some regular anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna palate be cleansed after the nightclub, you. Right, so let's try this one out. Now there's the spicy one.
Oh,
Right.
Go for it.
oh my god.
That's a thick one. Now look at that.
That's a lot.
That's a thick one. That's a big one. That's a one.
That's
Now.
our tea.
Right, that's a roti. Yeah, there you go. And let's give this a shot.
That's an nasty one, isn't it? It's deadly.
Couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, you were. He's speechless.
Well, in all fairness now, that just cleared my sinuses.
Yeah.
I won't like to just clear my sinuses. I can breathe properly now. So if you have cold, King Gaffer's sauce can actually cure me cold, man. Never mind. You don't need any flu shot. There's a flu shot in the sauce. Right, you know what? They're both spicy, but not as spicy to my own spice. I can handle my spice, so that was in relation to spice. I'm gonna give this spice a solid 9.6.
Ooh, love it.
In relation to spice, because man, it's not, I can handle spice. Just
Yeah.
I mean, but now in relation to taste and vibe, I'm gonna give this 10 out of 10, man, because this is actually unreal, bro. Like I can imagine eating chips with this, bro. This is actually unreal. It looks like a
My
sauce.
kids won't eat beans without that hot sauce.
Bro, it looks like a sauce you can eat with rice,
Everything.
everything. It's a very friendly. It's kind of like a taco, but a vibey taco. I don't care to
Even
explain.
the smell of it is strong.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Actually, it's actually nice, bro. I actually love this. Actually a dope sauce, bro.
Isn't it lovely?
Bro.
I'll give you a bottle to take home
This
with
is
you.
really.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is actually a dope sauce. I'm gonna
Isn't
lie.
it? It's lovely.
Oh my god, this is dope, man.
I love
His
it.
eyes are probably watering under that.
No, man.
Yeah.
You're alright. You're alright. You're pretty dope. You're pretty dope, man.
That laugh is fucking brilliant.
I know people say I look like a penguin, but it's alright.
Never heard a penguin laugh, but that's fucking
This is
class.
actually so good. Oh god.
Yeah, that actually would blow the socks off you. I'm not having a word of it.
Mm.
Right, so Paddy, tonight is Stitches in Temple Bar. Is there
Yeah.
still tickets available?
Yeah, I don't know. This is it's kind of like.
Actually, this hasn't gone out till tomorrow, so there's no point in be too fucking late.
Oh.
Where's next?
It's
for you?
like we're
What's
next.
next?
So a lot of this next week, man. So thank God I've been really flat out of my life, bro.
Mhm.
I haven't had a time for myself. Even coming to see you today, I'm
Yeah.
after coming from Belfast, basically. And then tomorrow I'm going to be going to Belfast again because I have a comedy show in Library, one of the best comedy club in Belfast. Then I'm going to a place in Strabane. I'm doing a video in Strabane. I'm booked for a video in Strabane. And then after that again, I'm going to a place called Glenmore. It's a big, they have a big massive teenage disco. Oh,
Is that Wicklow?
no, in the north.
Oh no.
So I've been having so many gigs in the north. I don't know what it is. And when in relation to the teenage disco, I won't lie to you, man. I've been so much flat out with the discos as well. A lot of young Irish kids actually love me so much, man.
Jarlath.
Who's Charlotte?
Jarlath, and the little 12-year-old guy from Belfast, the singer, that sang Delta.
Oh my
Isn't he amazing?
god! That song is stuck to my. Whenever I hear that
I
song,
know.
comes my ear.
I love that kid.
And it's
He's absolutely
like,
brilliant.
it's
Yeah.
amazing, man.
He's unreal.
Oh my God,
He's
yeah.
incredible, what is this kid? He is unbelievable, yeah. I'm saying everyone singing Delta for him.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
You need to check it out, pretty dope, man.
He does his loads of videos up on his page. I'll
Yeah.
send it to you later.
So yeah, I mean, I'll be doing them kind of stuff. Tenerife, I can't wait for that. That's one of my big things that's happening right now. So a lot of things are happening to me right now. So I'm actually genuinely happy that this is going.
Right.
And then obviously my TikTok as well. A lot of people are engaging on my TikTok. Pretty great. I'm really happy about that. And I'm healthy. So
Yeah.
that's the main thing. I'm actually genuinely happy with everything going on right now.
And that's it. And you have a lovely partner and kids as well.
Well, I have lovely kids.
Yeah.
I don't know where you get the partner from. But
Okay.
that's actually too deep because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, sorry. So, you lovely kids.
I have kids. No, it's not like it's not like I have a partner.
Yeah.
I have a baby mama.
A baby mom.
So
I'm a baby daddy.
yeah. Oh, really? So you connect. So listen. So things just happened. You know, when I had my first baby boy and the girl, and
Wow.
things picked up for the black Paddy. Started traveling, never having time for anything.
Yeah.
And you know, she's a very amazing person. Like, oh my God, I'm really grateful and I'm thanking God to have such a strong woman like her who can be there for my kids, what I do, what I love.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing, man.
That is
Yes,
amazing.
oh my God.
How old are they?
I am 4 and 2.
Oh, wow.
You know, apart from coming back home and hearing,
Yeah.
oh shit, it's about to go down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No,
It's like that.
no, yeah, it's true. I mean, people ask me, like, you want that? Yeah, you're gonna have one more kid. I'm like, yeah, just in case one don't like me. So I had to
Someone has to change their
have to have my
habits.
passion, you know what I mean? I'm not scared of it. But I love it, I enjoy it, but like, so things just happen. We've been arguing, sometimes we argue a lot, and when I mean argue a lot, we like, you know, we argue about situations of, like, you know, you never have time, you never have home, you know, I need you, I need a man to be beside me. And sometimes women don't understand that, look, if I'm that kind of guy who's at home beside you all the time, we'll be broke.
Yeah.
You be like giving out to me like, go outside now, go work for money. Like, what the fuck? Like, if I work too much, I never see you. If I don't work too much, you're too much together. I'm like, what? Like, you know, so it's been that kind of arguments, but and I believe sometimes when you argue so much, especially when you have kids, it's not good for the kids growing up.
No.
You arguing all the time. So I'm that kind of a guy. I don't, like I said, I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. I want to argue.
Yeah.
I've sat down and I said, look, listen, this is what I want for my life. And my promise is I'm always going to be there for you and the kids. But at the end of the day, I want to pursue this because this is my passion.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So she understands. So now I'm at the stage of she party more than I do right now. Oh, I'm a babysitter. So no, you don't understand, man. I'm a good babysitter. You know, because I travel, I do all my things, but on my day off, she has a plan. She goes, there you go, it's my turn now, bitch. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, you know.
That's brilliant.
Oh, well, it's at least this
Yeah, that's brilliant. And it's really good for the kids to see as well, you know,
You know what I mean?
they have mommy and they have daddy.
Yeah, but like sometimes the boys will cheat, you know, he likes the mommy more. When I give out to like, mommy, I love you till you are. You know what I mean? But the girl, she loves the daddy girl, you know what I mean? But now she gets to be an asshole to be honest with you. Like, what the fuck are you
They
doing?
do, yeah, they do.
I'm over to get one there sometimes she can be cheeky. I don't want to choke on the throat.
I love that.
Oh, he's really good.
Paddy, you're an absolute fucking legend.
No, you were a legend too.
For coming in.
Oh, man.
We're not going to keep you much longer because it's 6:30 and I know you're going on stage at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing out. Do you know what? I'm dying to see it in stand up, so will you let us know when you're doing your next stand up?
So I'm planning to do listen, it's just I've always procrastinated a lot. I'm working on myself at the minute, you know, because I'm human, like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm trying to better myself in every way to become the person I want to be in the future. Regardless of the video on Facebook and TikTok, there's another passion I really love, which is stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
You know, working for other people in posts might not be where I'm happy at. I want to have my own stand-up show. That's the goal. Whereby I do my show, a lot of people come to me and watch me, and I'm standing there and there's a crowd of people.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, nigga, we made it.
I want a podcast. I want a live podcast on Baker Street. That's my goal.
I hope that really happens for you.
Yeah,
you
me
will tell
too.
me. No, really, because that's my goal. I want to have that, audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know sometimes the likes on Facebook and the comment, that's great and all, but that's a little dopamine for a few seconds, and it just leave you. You
Do
just,
you know what?
you know,
Does it ever bother you? I'm not sorry for putting across it. Does it ever bother you? Because it pisses me all the way off. See, you can make a reel, right? And you might get 250 likes on your reel, but there might be 10,000 views. And I'm like, you miserable bastards. Could you not just hit like that's the...
well, let me tell you something. If you're making money
Yeah.
off your content like I am,
No, I'm not.
the views will matter most than the likes.
Oh, really?
Oh, trust me.
Oh, good.
Like,
Well, then I'm doing all right.
yeah, so
Good.
So focus, that view is the best thing right now. So if you have 10,000 views, that's more money. Likes is not
Right.
Likes doesn't mean it. Likes means okay, people like it.
Yeah. No one cares. They like
You know what I mean? So when you do something, a lot of people watching, there's more income for you. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like me, like now I get paid off my YouTube videos, my TikTok videos, and you know, like, you know, the Facebook videos. And when I put videos out there, people actually like, you know, watching. So the views for me count for me.
Good.
So yeah, so if I get no like for a lot of views, I'm like, yeah. But when I get loads of likes and no views, I'm like, no. Yeah, it can
right,
happen.
okay, so
It can
yeah, well,
happen,
then I'm
yeah.
doing all right.
Yeah,
so.
you know what I mean?
Good.
So just be controversial, that's all it is. You know what
Good,
I
I
mean?
feel better. Brilliant.
It's crazy, man. Yeah.
Well, the next time that you're to stand up then in Dublin, I think you'll be going
I
on.
will actually let you know.
Really?
You know, friend, because I know if I let you know, you're going to promote it for me.
Yes, I will.
And everybody in your
Absolutely.
podcast come watch it and show me some love. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I have the name already.
Yeah.
It's going to be called Who's Your Man? So
Yes.
yeah. That's the name. It's the name
Love
of the
it.
comedy show. Yeah, Who's Your Man? Said it first on this podcast. If anyone takes that name, copyright.
Really
So
exclusive.
yeah. No, yeah. Because a lot of people like the reason why I love that name because whenever I go to places, especially like, you know, different new places in Ireland, and people are like, oh my God, Black Paddy. You see someone next to me like, who's your man? Why is
Yeah.
everybody so?
Yeah.
Why is everybody? Why do everybody like this guy? And
Yeah,
like, you know, so I want to name that show Who's Your Man. And not only that. That would be a show where I can joke about what's happening in my life, so people can have an understanding, like,
Yeah.
that's where he's coming from. That's
Yeah.
why he's doing what he does. This one, you know, that kind of way, because I know a lot of people don't see the backstory to me.
Yeah.
All they see is what I put out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, Who's Your Man would be a type of comedy that would like kind of like show the world who really I am. You know, that kind of
Exactly.
way. Yeah. So I can't wait for that anyway. I'm working on that. That's gonna be next year, and I'm gonna work towards it. Work on my material and become really funny. Yeah.
I think you've got there already anyway.
Yeah.
You're brilliant.
Oh,
You're brilliant.
Thank you
Black
so
Paddy,
much.
thank you so much.
It means a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm delighted that you came on, and especially as after the negative, fucking stupid podcast that you were on before.
No, thank you so much.
Love you, Hector.
I like the way you have my background. Shit. You know what I mean? Let's fight this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'll call out a bitch any day. Yeah, no, thank you so much for coming in. We will let you go so you can get on stage.
Oh, cool.
Everybody's waiting.
Thank you so
But
much.
when you are stand up in Dublin, let us know.
Oh, that'll be great.
I will tell everybody, but we will
We will
certainly be there.
Oh,
Certainly
that'll
be
be
there.
that'll be.
And no, this has been brilliant. So
Thank you
thanks
so
so
much.
much.
Oh, thank you very much.
Fucking legends.
Oh, that was a beautiful hug. Thank you so much.
So yeah, thank you from myself, Laura Kavanagh, Lindsay
Yeah.
Skelly.
Alright.
This is Black Paddy.
Yep, Scan boys. Thank you so much for staying tuned to the end and watching this crazy episode with no editing. So yeah, good luck to me.
Having a Chats podcast.
Having a chat.